My name is Ria. I'm from Let's OTT, and we are India's foremost OTT aggregators. And it gives me great pleasure to have with us today Varun Softi, who is, I mean, he needs no introduction. He's a household name. कभी टीवी ऑन करके स्टार प्लस देखा है तो वरुण को देखा है. And but otherwise, today we're here to talk to him about his new film Halahal, which has just premiered on Eros now. I was reading some reviews, a few days ago, and they've all just been praises for your performance. So how did that feel?
So it's pretty awesome. It's a very fulfilling feeling. It's very rewarding. I really been through all kinds of emotions in my life. There's particularly this one is hard for me to articulate,
Right.
but it's right up there.
You're playing the character of a police officer who's got this very specific leza, Haryanvi police officer, very quirky character, lends a little bit of comic relief to the film, but also has a little bit of a very dark past. So how did you kind of mold yourself into that character?
So when I read the script, actually, I knew it was going to be a combination of a few things. More than the cop part, it was the human side of the character. There was this past and everything. That is what we had figured was going to be the more important part, because
Right.
that's what makes the person. But being a cop
Right.
is one aspect of it. So that was the idea was to play the human, psychologically, and why this person is in the space where he is. So on the face of it, usually what happens as an audience, I think when your perceptions are broken about a character in the right fashion, you win the trust of the audience as a character. And with the portrayal, if there's no fake note, people keep trusting you.
Yeah. Was there any specific way, though, in which you kind of tried to get into that body language and the way of speaking? Was there a dialect code, something like that?
No, there was nothing actually. There was I was my dialect coach. There was a few things that we'd briefed out for this character. That one thing was that I was very conscious that the accent, it can go wrong very easily.
Yeah.
At least for someone like me who was very interested in nitpicking as well, and does not want one false note, because that's all it takes for the viewer to lose faith in you as the
Right.
performer. So
Yeah.
and so I'd requested my director to keep a check on the consistency of the accent and nothing else. And the body language and the way the guy looks and everything else actually comes from the knowledge of my interactions with the cops up north in Delhi. And there's a different spirit altogether that the cops have in Delhi, especially north, wherever you go. See,
Right.
we wanted to bring that colorful way of the policeman to screen. Those were the few things that we just wanted to keep in mind.
Because you mentioned, that he's a very colorful character because it's kind of taken from that kind of ethos. And then I was speaking to your co-star, Mr. Sachin Khedekar, just a couple of days ago. And he said something very interesting. He said, actually, मेरा काम बहुत कम था, वरुण का काम ज़्यादा था, because I have a little bit of a one-tone thing, because, he's playing the father of the girl who happens to die in the beginning of the movie. That's the movie. That's not a spoiler. Just saying, it's in the trailer, guys. So, and you of course have to, you have to handle all these different emotions. So he said, Varun work was like he was in awe of you, because he was going like, Varun is doing an amazing job in trying to capture all those emotions. So what do you have to say about that?
I think the more the preparation of an actor, the more easier the job gets. And that's, I think, what happened with Sachin sir is, he's such a phenomenal actor that he doesn't have to work really hard in whatever he's doing. But he's right, there was more layers to the character that I was playing. This guy was pretty much multitasking also the whole time. And as an individual also, I am a little difficult to contain. I love it when I have 3 or 4 jobs on hand. I might tend to get bored and get boring if it was a singular one-layered character. So I love that space. So I had a ball. It was not difficult for me.
That's interesting you say that, because it's something very similar to what you did in Asur earlier this year, because
Right.
that character also had so many layers. which brings me to like this new stint of this OTT space that you're also exploring, and of course, OTT is taking over the world in every way possible.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, as a person who's part of the content industry, as well as somebody who must be consuming content on a daily
Yeah.
basis, what do you have to say about this shift in OTT vis-a-vis your career as well?
Oh, I'm riding the wave very happily.
Yeah.
And I actually really this is like manifested by me like a few years ago. When this whole change was happening in the American industry, where you would watch a series and you'd be like, my God, I've never seen a film like that come out from Hollywood.
Yeah.
One was hoping that this kind of change happens in India, and while I was happening, I could be at the center of it, the whole revolution. And thankfully, that's exactly how it happened for me. I got very lucky with the kind of content that I've been offered, and the kind of results that I've gotten from the hard work that I've put in.
Right.
So I think yes, there's a change coming. There's a change that's happened already, but I think it's just the beginning of the revolution. I used to tell this to people that I don't think the people, when they were in the green revolution to begin with, or in the industrial revolution to begin with, realized that they were a part of it. This era is going to be called the digital revolution in, let's say, 50 years from now.
Right.
And we're a part of it, and I'm having great fun.
It's so great that you mentioned that you manifested this a few years ago, because I don't know if you remember this, but we spoke. I took an interview with you in 2014, and you had said something to me which I still remember. First of all, that you were getting very bored in TV. And now that you're doing this kind of work where you get to explore these different type of characters, you're clearly very happy with that transition, moving from like the soap space to this. And the other thing that you had said is that I really wish I got to spend more time with my family. So are you getting to spend more time with your family? Of course, lockdown notwithstanding, of course.
Lockdown actually has to be valid, because yes, I spent a lot of time in the lockdown with my family, but yes, it was a different life here, to be honest with you. I remember I used to work like a madman, and not only me, actually everyone works like a madman in the television industry. Maybe character artists get a little bit of respite, can have a work-life balance. Things were so bad when I was working in television, and I'd recently got married, I remember, and I wanted to be with my wife as much as I wanted to be. I used to take 15-minute breaks and ride off to the supermarket just to see my wife grocery shopping. And while that was monetarily a very beneficial space, it was not a happy space for me, because I just didn't get any time with my family. And there's a terrific work-life balance now.
That's great. Halal, of course, got a direct release with Eros now, so it's doing really well online. Then, of course, Tu Hai Mera Sunday got this resurrection of sorts with Netflix, because everybody was talking about the film, even though it released 2 years before. And with all these films coming and these shows coming, I'm sure you're also doing many more projects. What are your hopes for the future? Like, what do you see yourself doing, and where do you see this industry moving?
I would be really happy if I can carry on the same fashion, actually. I'm a big believer in hard work. I hope I'm able to foresee things right. I was able to do this for this time. I hope to carry on in the same fashion. I really, really hope that I'm a part of this industry 15 years down the line. That would be a great triumph. If I'm doing that, I would be standing on top of a very, very pretty remarkable profile.
I'm so happy to hear that. And thank you so much for joining us. Guys, I think Varun he's an excellent actor. I've been a big fan of his actually for many, many years. But I think he's really, really good in Halal as well. And it released on 21st September on Eros now. So please go and watch it. And please like, share, and subscribe to our content on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for your regular updates on actors like Varun and Mr. Khedekar, who also I'm a really big fan of. Such a fun chat that I had with him a couple of days ago. This is a wrap from me, and saying bye.
Thank you for the word, Ria. Thank you for having me. Thanks.
Thank you.